Hello to our viewers across New Zealand and Australia. I'm Philip Duncan with your forecast through until Tuesday next week, and we've got a lot of high pressure. That is the main theme at the moment. This map, which shows the wind, also shows high pressure and low pressure. High pressure out here in the bright white yellow and low pressure down here in the dark purpley blue. So we've got a lot of low pressure in the Southern Ocean, very normal for this time of the year. A low up here just near Tonga, that's also fairly normal. But this area of high pressure, it's pretty big. It's very big, in fact. So if you need rain in the eastern side of New Zealand, which is the driest part, Canterbury, Hawke's Bay and Gisborne, you're not seeing much in the way of rain in the forecast coming up. So this eastern side of New Zealand, very dry as the wet weather stays down here in the Southern Ocean. And of course, high pressure, light winds means we'll be getting some cold weather as well across the country. So another cold night on the way tonight. This is the departure from normal, showing the areas in blue, the dark blue, 4 to 8 degrees below normal for this time of the year. And if you think we're joking, take a look at the news story on our homepage. Our friends at Mackenzie Weather in the South Island reported -7 in some parts of the South Island this morning. That's very early for the cold weather, considering winter isn't here yet. We're still only in the halfway mark of autumn. So winter temperatures, the depth of winter temperatures at the moment, sort of an interesting twist. So not as cold tonight in the South Island. In fact, average temperatures come back into Southland and Otago. And look what happens as we go through Thursday. Most of New Zealand bounces back to average in the North Island and average to above average in the South Island temperature-wise as the westerlies come back in. This area here in red, over 4 degrees above normal. So typical autumn weather, cold one day, warm the next. So this is the setup as we go into Thursday. Look at this area of high pressure. It stretches all the way from east of the Chatham Islands to the international dateline. Then it goes all the way back to Sydney and all the way across the desert, and it ends just near Perth. So it is a huge area of high pressure. Easterly winds on the northern side of the high means showers are coming into the eastern side of Australia, and also on Thursday to the eastern side of Northland, 1 or 2 showers up there, but you can see that westerly flow down in the south, a few more isobars in the South Island, bit of rain or showers around Fiordland. And that westerly is why Thursday leans warmer than average around the South Island. By Friday, the temperatures drop a little bit in the south as the winds turn a bit more southwest, but it's not a true southwester. It's one of those ones where you just go a little bit further and you notice, oh, actually it's coming out of Australia. So it won't be super cold. In the North Island, a couple of showers along that western side, and more showers increase, in fact, along the eastern side of Australia, getting into places like Sydney, potentially into Friday night. And by Saturday, those showers, they slide in around Sydney. In fact, the whole eastern side of Australia pretty much has showers brought on by the easterly wind flow created by the big high that is rolling into New Zealand. So the South Island's looking pretty settled on Saturday, 10:36. That's a very powerful high. Might get some more frost back again, in fact, for the next couple of nights. If you go to weatherwatch.co.nz, click on maps and radars, and we've got our below zero temperature maps. And if you go to ruralweather.co.nz, we've got New Zealand's only frost forecaster. So we've got you covered. What you'll notice though on Saturday, a few showers just brushing that eastern side of the North Island, and a little bit colder as well for you. By Sunday, it does start to ease. The high is pushing in right across the country. More of those showers down around the eastern side of Australia, although it is sunny in Melbourne and Adelaide. And as we go into next week, well, high pressure is still dominating New Zealand. This is why we're saying if you need rain, there isn't any coming. Not for the next week or two. In fact, it may be dry until the second week of May for some areas in the east. But we will notice the winds picking up again on Monday, bit of a blustery west to northwest wind. Those showers start to move out and away from Sydney. That's because the high has shrunk just a little bit, and that means those showers actually start to retreat out to sea. And our final map is for Tuesday of next week, and it looks pretty autumn-like, but also pretty settled. The North Island of New Zealand, quite settled, high pressure, dry, right across that whole island, and in fact dry across the eastern and northern parts of the South Island. But look at the winds. They'll be picking up, and they're subtropical, so warm next Tuesday. Shouldn't be any frost anywhere in New Zealand. But over on the Australian side, you've got the southerly and another cold change coming in, not just for Hobart, but for Sydney and later on into Brisbane as well. More southerlies, and that's coming around the next high which is slowly tracking eastwards. That is all from me. Don't forget all that information on frost for New Zealand. You can find it both ruralweather.co.nz, that's where the frost forecaster is, and you can go to weatherwatch.co.nz to find our below zero maps. And yes, before you write a comment, we are going to merge all that into one place. We're building it right now. That is all from me. We'll see you again tomorrow with our next update.